Welcome to day 6, and this is where it gets real. You've started speaking your truth. You've felt the power of your own voice. But what happens when the world pushes back? Because it will. That is one certainty. And that resistance is not a sign you're doing it wrong, but rather a mirror. You see, sometimes you'll speak clearly and they'll flinch. They'll deflect, dismiss, shame, or just go silent. And suddenly your nervous system goes, abort, too much, not safe. This is the moment most people retreat. They apologize, soften the truth, and shape-shift back into safety. But it is integrally important for you to hear this right now. Their resistance is not your rejection. Their discomfort is not your responsibility. Their reaction is not a reason to betray yourself again. Because, you see, truth isn't always met with applause. Sometimes it creates space. Sometimes it breaks patterns. Sometimes it reveals who was never listening in the first place. And I have an example of this. I worked with a father in the middle of a divorce. He was trying to speak with honesty, presence, clarity, but every time he did, it escalated. He told me, it feels like I'm being punished for being honest. So I asked him, what if her reaction has nothing to do with you? What if her truth is just touching something she's not ready to face? For him, that shifted everything. He stopped managing her and started anchoring himself. And within 3 weeks, their arguments dropped by 40%. Not because she changed, because he did. He held his ground without explanation. And the moment he did, she stopped pushing as hard. Not always, but often. Because energy responds to energy. So let's try a little something now. Think of a truth you've been avoiding. And now say this aloud. There's something I need to say. Do you feel the heat? The contradiction? Okay. Now breathe into that space. And say, I can hold their response without abandoning myself. Again. I can hold their response without abandoning myself. How did that feel? Now, if you want to feel this anchor daily, your mind, body, and soul alignment starts with knowing your unique soul purpose blueprint. But I just want to reflect right now, what part of you still believe it's your job to keep everyone else comfortable? What would change if you believed your voice had value, even when it's not validated? Tomorrow is our final day. We'll meet the future version of you, the one who lives this truth. But if today lit something up for you, I also want to invite you to book your soul purpose blueprint reading below. This is where we really start to make the shift. This is where you stop shrinking and start sending. You are welcome.